Good morning, Eagles. Welcome to another episode of Eagle News. I'm Jazari.
And I'm Killian. We are starting with top stories. Then our podcast team is talking about the Olympics wrapping up.
After that, we'll interview some students about life after high school. It all starts right now. Here are your top stories for Monday, February 23rd.
Let's start with athletics.
Congratulations to Harrison Baker and Xavier Lyons for qualifying for the state wrestling tournament at WF West.
They represented Hudson's Bay this past weekend at the Tacoma Dome. We are proud of the hard work it takes to compete at that level.
Spring sports officially begin March 2nd, which is coming up fast.
Sign-ups are open now through Final Forms for baseball, softball, boys soccer, girls tennis, girls golf, and track and field.
If you're planning to play, make sure you completed your forms, connected with your coach, and started preparing physically for the season.
And don't forget about Eagle Athletic Training, also known as EAT.
EAT runs Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3:30 to 5 after school and is designed to improve strength and overall athleticism for all sports.
Fuel the work, earn the flight.
We also want to highlight Unified Soccer.
Unified Soccer is a co-ed 5-on-5 program that brings students with and without developmental disabilities together as teammates.
Practices begin in late March during 6th period from 2:30 to 3:10, and games take place from Saturdays from mid-April through May at high schools around Clark County.
The sign-ups deadline is March 12th. If you are interested, contact Coach Becca Howell as soon as possible.
Coaches only know you are participating if you're signed up and cleared through Final Forms and the Special Olympics portal.
Seniors, if you are exploring nursing, early childhood education, welding, or machinery, mark your calendar.
A Lower Columbia College admissions representative will be visiting on March 3rd in the Career Center.
They will walk you through applications and answer your questions. Check your school email to sign up for a meeting time.
Interested in working behind the scenes in theater?
There will be an informational technical theater meeting tomorrow, February 24th, from 3:15 to 4 in the Black Box, room 518.
If you're interested in set building, lighting, sound, costumes, or makeup, this meeting is for you.
That's it for your top stories today.
Now we're shifting from school news to global news.
The Winter Olympics have wrapped up, and our Eagle News podcast crew has a full breakdown of the biggest moments.
They'll talk about celebrity appearances, major wins for Team USA, Lindsey Vonn's injury, and what's next for the Olympics.
Let's send it over to Kaylin and the podcast team.
Hi guys, welcome back to Eagle News Podcast. I'm Kaylin.
I'm Ryder.
I'm Lily.
Today we have some Olympic stuff to talk about, Olympics. So to start off, there were a lot of celebrities at the Olympics this year. So right off the bat, we have Taylor Swift. She appeared in a video at the opening ceremony wishing all the athletes a good luck. And then we had Mariah Carey. She sang at the ceremony. And then Snoop Dogg, he was at like almost every event, and he was like decked out in like USA gear, and he was like cheering on the athletes. And then I think it's really cool to see famous people support athletes. It makes the Olympics feel like bigger and more exciting. So Lily, how has the US done winning medals?
Team USA had a big week. The women's hockey team beat Canada 2-1 in overtime for gold. Alysa Liu won gold in women's figure skating, which was the first for a U.S. woman to do that in over 20 years. Mikaela Shiffrin also won gold in the slalom, which she was expected to do as she's literally the best. And as of right now, when we recorded this, the U.S. is in second for medals because we just passed Italy. We'll see if that's true for after the Olympics. Okay, Sina, tell us about Lindsey Vonn. I heard she had a pretty bad injury.
Yeah, one of the toughest stories from the Olympics is Lindsey. A while ago, she tore her ACL, and we were sure that she wasn't going to come back. But she worked hard and
Sino, get close to the mic.
oh yeah. Okay. A while ago, she had an ACL tear, which is a serious knee injury. A lot of people weren't sure if she'd compete again, but she worked really hard to come back, and many fans expected her to do really well at these games. And then she crashed during one of her races and injured herself pretty bad. Now she's back in the U.S. and has not stood on her feet since her crash. She's an awesome athlete, so it's hard to see her injured like this again. Ryder, now that the Olympics are over, tell us about the next Olympics.
Yeah, the Summer Olympics are happening in Los Angeles right here in the U.S. This will be the first Olympics in the U.S. since 2002.
Nice. Okay, well, thank you everybody for sharing, and we'll see you next time on the podcast. Back to you guys.
Students, don't forget tomorrow is the C3 forecasting event. Be ready to check out all different classes you can take next year.
Have a great day, Eagles.